And you know, there were a couple of places here too where I thought that there was the possibility to explore some of those things that, you know, the Northwest Coast is sort of one place, and that you know, America and the sort of Boston and the teaching and artistic environment is another, and the house in England. But I liked it, the sort of links to Lizzie's family also come from this the oppositional worlds of social class, you know, and how different it is for the people who live in the house and the people who work in the house, and that is a sort of persistent theme through all this, and that's something that, you know, really I do think is a very American kind of perspective to put on those relationships.
This spooky secret passage for illicit love affairs was actually so the servants could move around
That's
without
right.
being seen, which is an amazing fact.
Oh, and you know, the first place I read about that was H.G. Wells. His mother was the servant in a big estate in England, and they actually had these tunnels that were under the lawn so that the servants could get to the house without the people that lived in the house having to see them.
Being disturbed.
Yeah.
One of the things I really liked about it was just the various levels of mystery. You know, there's lots of different mysteries in here. Each character had some subterfuge, some information they weren't sharing with others. There's a central thing of the, you know, like why was the original ancestor, why didn't he want his things published? But then, you know, where's the heart? And, you know, where is these other relics? And then, you know, we're finding various relics in different places, and then the poems and you know, so, and then I just thought that was really, and then how you resolved each one of those towards the end of the book was really quite clever.
Thank you. Well, I liked to be able to explore the use of evidence for that.
Yeah.
You know, how does one piece of evidence lead you to another?
Yeah. Well, I guess, you know, I guess what you say is that, you know, this sometimes is a historian's fantasy, you know, because it's just, it was, you know, within a day or two of having some question, the evidence fell upon her. But I guess, you know, looking at a body of stuff, I mean, you know, you know, assuming that you could find all that stuff, I mean, how much time would that actually take someone if they were actually, you know, doing that?
Right, the whole book actually takes place within about a 1 month time frame.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not enough time to do this
like
project,
a
but
lifetime of work?
yeah, because she had to get back to school to teach.
Yeah,
and also,
yeah.
And also, I liked the idea. Even though going to Alaska in the middle of the winter is like going to Alaska in the middle of winter sounds, you know, like not a great idea. But I wanted this to end. You know, wanted to end.
Up there, that it's
not fun. But I liked for it to end on Valentine's Day for a couple of reasons. One is because the hard thing plays out. Also, that is the anniversary of the death of Cook. So there were some things that made February 14th ending good, and then, you know, so that sort of puts her on a winter break. It was the only time she either had to go in the winter or the summer, and so, you know, winter gave the landscape this kind of forbidding kind of tone too. But yeah, you know, this is years years of work for her to find all the stuff that that fell into her lap within a couple of weeks.